Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Floyd. I did not do an intro or an outro for Katie. Cash Days of Katie. We showed up. There were 15 cars in True Street. We ended up pulling Tanner from SRC with, he was driving the 55. We got him first round. Then we got a little white Fox body nitrous deal second round. Third round we ended up getting a Trans Am out of Alabama, and then going to the finals we had Chet. So hopefully this time I can do a little bit better with intros and outros, explaining the passes and whatnot, and not deleting them and then uploading them into the software. So we did the thing. We won Cash Days at the Hill, baby. So hopefully you enjoy the video. Here we go.
You swipe left on my heart like a...
All right, so we've got change up here. 55 Chevy Bel Air. And man, he is getting it done this year out of Hopwood, Pennsylvania, going up against the 55 Chevy Bel Air, and Floyd Armel just dominant this year. Old Dirty in the 9.
As you just saw, we raced Tanner from the SRC camp and the 55. I raced the 55 last year when CJ was driving it, and I honestly underestimated it a little bit. I put a tune-up that I knew that would go down through there. I didn't have a lot of boost in it. I didn't leave on a lot of boost, but that's why you have that little button on the steering wheel. We grabbed the scramble once we got basically into the 1-2 shift, grabbed the scramble and held it out the back, and hey, we ended up getting the win. Tanner and his girlfriend and Billy and Chris and them guys over there are just Kenny Powers. They're good people and they're fun to race with. I mean, I've been very fortunate this year, and Billy said he's getting the 55, or Billy said he's getting the S10 ready, and he's coming for True Street next year. So if we do race some next year, it'll be nice to race him. If not, he'll be one to be reckoned with. Alright, guys.
Tied up, two-step verification, but you knew the trick.
Old Dirty in the left lane, Paulie in the right. Just dominating this season. Let's see if they call it. They do.
Well, round 2 went well. We raced Rocky in the 4-eyed nitrous assisted Fox body. We didn't do much. We basically gave it a pound of boost on a leave, and we did give it some more boost out the back, but it didn't like it. KD is a very tricky surface, and it don't like wheel speed there. Luckily we have the program that we have, and we kind of know what we need to do, and the stuff that we use for racing helps us, and it kept the tire under control and whatnot. But we ended up getting a win. That car runs really well, and we move on to the third round.
Send them. And Armel late to leave the line. Let's see if right lane was clean.
As you just saw, the Trans Am got a little happy, and he left early. I did talk to him after the race, and he was like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I left so early, but he did. That's racing. That's happened to me a few times before, but we kind of left the same tune-up in it as the second round, and it ran basically the same number. So had a little bit on a scramble if we needed it, and didn't need it. I saw him leave early, and then he crossed at the end, so a little double whammy. And moving on to the finals. First, Chet.
Motorsports, TM Performance, Low Dollar Motorsports, in the right lane, Chet Lambert, wow, what a race, side by side, and I already knew Billy was going to have to call up to the 660-foot mark. That truly was too close to call. Old Dirty and Floyd Armel again has just been dominant this season, but Lambert's in the S10 has been strong too. It's going to be a left lane win. Floyd Armel wins another one.
Said I need space, but your timeline's packed. Our flame died quicker than a birthday snap. Your lips dripped honey with a cyanide twist. Canceled our plans like a streaming service missed. We were Wi-Fi strong, but you switched to 5G speeds. Let me buffering in your cloud of deceit. Got me like spam mail, love was on sale. You changed the password, now I'm locked out the vault. Bad love, you just bad math. Subtract the trust, add the lies back. Yeah, bad love.
As you just saw, we won Cash Days at the Hill, presented by Happy and Limpy and Strange Engineering against Chet in the finals. And Chet is a bad dude. He has had some issues this year with the engines. He's had a gangster motor in it, and he threw this one together to come here, I believe. Like stock piston rod kind of deal. Putting odds and ends rods in it and everything just to make the race. And I think he said it's like 8.5 hours for him to get there. And we've raced before, we talk all the time. It's pretty funny because like the true street community is some of the most nicest guys, people, women, whatever you want to call yourself, in the industry. I mean, I talk to a lot of people, so I mean, but everybody is very, very, very nice. We were parked with Casey. He ended up winning radial the next night. Chet did get some hardware. He won tailgate Friday night. So the boys come home with some hardware. I mean, it was a good weekend. Woke up Saturday morning and end up having a good feeling and wanted to go to Milan, to the Detroit Hood Pour Your Own Puddle. So we're going to put in a couple clips from there. But once again, I am very appreciative to have the people help me out and stand behind me and believe in me. So it was good. It was a good race, and we had a great time. And here's some clips for Milan.
Bad love, I was attacked. Your kisses got my way crawling through my tracks. Crawling through my tracks. Your ghost is smoother than a midnight tweet. Treated promises like cookies sweet, but delete. Our playlist died when you hit shuffle lies. Now I'm screaming at the void where you type in size. Unfollow my pain, double tap the blame. You upgraded hearts but forgot my name. Bad love, you just bad math.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Floyd. It's Saturday, and we woke up and felt like a gambling man. Had this feeling that we needed to go to Milan. We're in Michigan. This facility is absolutely insane. There's 8 cars in True Street. We're 4th pair right lane, and my boy Shane, he surprised me and come on up. Ethan and a buddy of his came over, and they're going to help. So hopefully we can do well. We're racing a nice little. His name's Jeremy. I don't know him personally. It's a nice little Fox body hatch, pretty car. we'll see what we do. We got a good tune-up in it. The surface is really good, and we'll see what happens. So I'll try to do the in-betweeners, and we'll see what happens. Thanks, guys. First round of Milan, almost kicked ourselves in the rear end. We put a good tune-up in it. Surface was crazy good. I mean, I've probably been to tracks on front sides that aren't as good as what this backside was. Excuse me. So, we raced Jeremy first round. Super solid dude. We get out there. We left on like 8 pounds of boost to like 25 in like 1.5, 1.6 seconds, and had to grab the scramble not far into the run. Just didn't have enough in it. I saw him over there, grabbed the scramble, and we ended up getting the win. Edged him out by not much. He had a pretty good hot rod. I think if it didn't power wheelie as much as it did, it would have been a lot closer. But we ended up getting a win first round, and on the second round. So here we go.
Subtract the trust, set the lies back, yeah. Bad love, virus attack. Your kisses got my way crawling through my track. We were Tesla sparks, short circuiting slow. You rebooted with some strangers, hello. Now my hard drive's full of corrupted wires. Love XE crash with blue screen. Bad love, you just bad man. Subtract the trust, add the lies back, yeah. Bad love.
Well, old Dirty thought he needed wings and wanted to take flight. Round 2, we raced Dave out of Michigan, and having people in your corner that kind of know the area like Ethan does, we knew that he had a fast car. Very quick on the front side, and obviously very fast on the back side. He was a pair in front of me, so I actually got to see him make his pass first round, and it went straight down. So lately I've been tuning to the surface and not the opponents, and I knew we had to turn it up. We had good data from first round, and I knew we had to go pretty fast. So we changed a couple things. We stiffened the front shock up a couple clicks. One click in the rear on the rebound, or the extension of the rear shock. We gave it 100 RPM on the leave, and I believe we gave it 2 pounds of boost. And we went from 8 pounds to 10 pounds on the leave to 30 pounds of boost rather than 25, and we brought it in a half second sooner. So we took some timing retard out of it, and I believe that's what bit us in the butt. I think if we would have kept the timing retard in it a little bit longer, it probably wouldn't have wheelied as bad. It probably would have still tooted the wheel a little bit, but it was what it was. It was a great time. Bucket list track. An amazing weekend. We did well enough that Chet and I did a good split at KD. Helped him out, helped me out, paid for the weekend, and it wasn't much different other than a little bit of time, the 4.5 hours north, and $100 in fuel to go up and race at Detroit Hood, Port Rio, and Puddle. Like I said, it was an amazing weekend. We did well. Found out that the block is cracked again. I don't know how bad it is, but I know between passes, I would have to drain the engine diaper, let it air out, put more oil soak up pad deals in it, and it was what it was. We ended up balling up a towel. We rolled it up pretty tight and shoved it up into the engine diaper. That helped it. So we did that between round 1 and round 2 at Milan. I figured out that it was cracked whenever Travis and I took it for a ride on a street, and come back, and I'm like, man, the engine diaper is seeping a little bit. So I drained the water. Thought maybe it was just from whenever I did the heads or whatnot, and I was wrong. Went to KD, made a couple passes. Actually looked under the car as we were pulling it up to do the winter circle picture, and I saw that the track or the staging lanes was wet underneath the car. So Saturday morning, when I pulled it on a trailer to get ready to leave KD to go to Milan, I emptied the diaper, took the pad out of it that soaks up the oil, that supposedly is to help soak up the oil in water, and I took it out, let it air out all the way to Michigan, and we put a new one in, and it is what it is. We're at the end of the season pretty much. There's a few more races, but I'm pretty wore out. We're gonna take this weekend off. There's a race again in Michigan next weekend, depending on how bad the block is cracked. Probably if we can get it fixed and it's not that bad, we might go up there, but I doubt it. And then we're gonna go to World Cup finals just to spectate. And then there's not too many after that. Maybe get ready for Dig or Die. Go down and see my boy Trevor and Zach and Team Denver. We're going to go down and hang out with them boys at Dig or Die. So, like I said, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And on to the next one.